Custom lists are a great way to make data entry quick and simple. And Excel has quite a few different inbuilt custom lists ready for you to use. But of course, you can also build your own custom lists. Now, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, let me show you an example. So I'm currently working on the budget spreadsheet, and I just have some column headings in here. Now, if I enter in a day, let's say Monday, and press Control Enter to stay in the same cell, notice that in the corner of the cell, I have this little green square. And this is what we call the autofill handle. When we hover our mouse over it, notice that the cursor changes to a small black cross. That means we're in autofill mode. So if I have a spreadsheet and I need to fill down the days of the week, instead of typing those all out, I can simply type in the first one, hover over the corner until I see that black cross, click and drag down, and check out what happens. It's going to fill in all of those days for me. That's a custom list that's inbuilt in Excel. This would also work the same if we were using the short version of the day. So if I type in MON and press Control Enter and do the same thing, hover my mouse over and drag down, it's going to fill those in just the same way. And this will just carry on looping around until you choose to stop filling. We have the same thing for month. So I can type in January or Jan, whichever I prefer, Control Enter to stay in the same cell, and then I can drag those months down. Makes data entry so quick. Now notice here, it doesn't quite work the same when it comes to years. If I enter in, let's say, I'm going to go for 2008, Control Enter. If I just drag down, it just repeats 2008 over and over again. And that is because years are not set up as a custom list in Excel. Now, of course, you could create your own custom list, which I'll talk more about in a moment, but there is an alternative method when it comes to autofill. So if we delete this out, let's just type 2008 again. What I can do is if I drag all the way down and let go, notice that I get this little tag pop up with some autofill options. So if I click this drop down, I can choose Fill Series, and that will fill in those dates. So don't forget about that little autofill handle. We will be using that quite a bit more in later lessons in this course. The same thing when it comes to numbers. If I enter in number 1 and then number 2, you'd think that would be fairly straightforward to drag this down. But it works in exactly the same way as the years. We would need to click the autofill option and choose Fill Series to get those to input correctly. So again, neither of these two are custom lists, but we can get around that by using autofill options.
Hi, from everyone at Simon Says It. We hope you're enjoying this training lesson. Please like this video to show your support for the channel. If you want to take your learning further, earn a certificate for this course, and gain access to over 200 courses ad-free, click up there and go to simonsaysit.com. Thanks for watching, and back to the course.
Now, just sticking with this topic of custom lists, let me show you where these live, and then I'll show you how you can generate your own. Now, if we jump up to the File menu, we're going to find our custom lists buried down in our Excel options. They're under the Advanced page, and if you're wondering what this whole Excel options area is all about, this is where we can come to kind of personalize our copy of Excel. So if we scroll all the way down to the bottom, notice we have something here called Edit Custom Lists. So this is going to open up and show you all of the custom lists that you have access to. So you can see the ones that are built in to Excel. It's these top 4 here: Sun, Mon, Tu, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Jan, Feb, Mar, January, February, March. The ones that you see underneath there are custom lists that I've created. So you can see here, I created a custom list that shows all of my work colleagues, because quite often I have to enter all of their names into a spreadsheet, and I just want to be able to do it by dragging that fill handle down. The first name in this list is Brian Gosling. So if I click on cancel just here, let's click on OK, if I needed to enter in staff members' names, I could type in Brian Gosling, and then because that's a custom list, I can simply use the same method by clicking the fill handle, dragging down, and it's going to fill in those names. So we can effectively create our own custom lists. So let's say I have a list of companies and I want to set these companies up as a custom list. Well, what we can do is go to File, Options, Advanced, scroll all the way down and go to Edit Custom Lists. And then we can choose to import from cells. So if we click down here, I can just select the cells in my worksheet, click on Import, and it's going to import those list entries. So now when I click on OK and OK again, I can delete these out of the spreadsheet. I can type in the first one, Gaggle, Control Enter, and I can use the autofill handle to drag those down. So very easy to create your own custom lists. And the final thing to point out when we're in this custom lists area, we don't necessarily have to import lists from cells that we have in our worksheet. If we don't have the list that we want to use in cells in the worksheet, we can simply type the list entries up here. So if I just type a few names and click Add, I can then use that in the same way. Control Enter and drag to fill down. So that's the basics of custom lists. As I said, you do have 4 which are included in Excel out of the box. And then if you want to use a custom list for anything else, you can very easily create your own.
Congratulations on reaching the end of this training video. Continue your training in Excel 365 for beginners with the next video in the series by clicking over here. For more related training videos, click over here to watch this popular playlist of free learning resources. To see more videos like this one, click below to subscribe.